So, this my new place. Nice. It's in the hood, but it will do. I guess let's watch YouTube and smoke some weed.
And he was smiling with his eyes wide open. He had crooked yellow teeth. I stood there in shock, with tears in my eyes. He then motioned with his finger for me to come toward him. I pulled up my pants and ran back to my car.
Oh, just fucking shoot him.
My mom said to me, "Are you okay?"
Like, I'll come to you, bitch, but boom. Oh, just fucking crap. Bang, bang. If that guy comes near me.
Hey, mama.
Sweetie, I just smiled and said, "Yeah." We continued driving. I didn't say anything to anyone about what I saw, and I still had to pee, but
Yeah,
what was on my mind was that man I just saw. We finally arrived, and I was able to use the bathroom. Me and my brother were, and still are close, so that night while we were laying in our beds, I told him what I saw. And to my surprise, he didn't seem that freaked out when I told him. He looked down with a worried look on his face. Then he told me something he saw in the car while we were pulled over. He was looking outside of his window, which were farm fields. He said he saw what looked to be a family of 4 standing in the middle of a field, who were also holding lanterns. He then asked our mom who were those people, and her response was, "What people? There's no one out there." And at that point, that's when I got back in the car. That night, and many nights after, me and my brother have discussed. We discussed what we saw. We didn't know if it was real or not, or imagination. I personally still believe to this day what I saw was real. This story still haunts me and gives me chills every time I think of it. What do you think? Pick up my brother. And before my mom left, she told me to bring the dogs in. Now we had 2 beagles. One that was friendly but barked loud, and an older one that we had gotten from a shelter that was extremely protective and was not afraid to show his
Oh,
teeth.
no fucking good dog one
I
day.
usually ignored her
Hopefully
and
I'll
left him
fucking kill
outside
him.
for a bit. I was in the back part of the house and was on the computer when I heard a noise. I walked to our front room and saw a young guy near the front door looking inside my house. I stood slightly out of sight and saw him walk back and forth between our window and then back to the door. And then he tried opening the door. Then he literally threw himself against the door. Immediately, my blood went cold and I rushed to the back door and quietly yelled for the dogs to come in. They ran in.
May as well go down to the clothing store, I guess. Oh crap. Pull out my pistol.
Nice to see you, darling. Hey, Reverend. Thanks for calling me back.
Oh crap, I forgot to change the shoes. Give me a second. This one.
Hey, shut the fuck up or I'ma shut your ass up.
What's that? Now let's quickly get the fuck out of here before the cops show up. Let's get the fuck out of here. There's a coffee shop, quickly get in.
Hey, I know I can win. I got that bread.
Get the cops. No, it's not this damn bunch of co-workers. I guess let's enter.
Oh, hi.
Guess what, buddy? Nice. I guess let's go.
Players, yeah, you know, a whole lot of gangsters and players, but not too many good men, though.
Then I herded them to the front room. Then I saw the mailbox slide open. I saw his eyes. He was looking right at me. Right away, my older beagle got on the defense and growled. It was more like, I'm gonna bite you type of growl, while the other one barked. I got my phone and called my mom and begged her to come back home, in which she did with my brother. They looked around and saw no other signs of injury. I triple check every door now, and even though those two dogs have passed away, I keep our current dog near me when I'm home alone. That was one of the scariest experiences I ever had in my life. I'm a 21-year-old woman, and when I was 5 years old, I can remember a situation happening. Then when I was a little older, I figured out that it could have gone very bad. My street was full of kids, and our parents all knew each other. Every weekend, someone would have a sleepover. One Friday night, we all begged our parents to stay the night at Lisa's house. She was 6 years old at the time and lived 2 houses down from me. We were all outside, and once I let him know that I was awoke. When he walked away from the door, I waited a few minutes and ran home. I knocked on my big sister's window, which was downstairs, and she let me in. I told my parents, and they never let me back over there again. A few years later, Lisa's father was arrested for trying to kidnap a little girl who was outside riding her bike near her house. Every time I think of that night at Lisa's house and what he was caught for, I cringe because who knows what he was thinking and what he wanted to do. I'm glad he got caught and no other kids got hurt. This happened when I was 14.
Oh shit, I guess it's time to go to bed. So it's 7 AM, nice. I guess let's go out. Give me a second. My car is not there for some reason. It'll work. I'll be right back. Connect. There you are. Yeah, buddy.
High depression. How you been? It's been a long time. You need again. I've been good. What you been up to though? Lately you look like you're unstoppable. You must just not have checked your messages. I've been trying to get to you desperately. It's time to came to reshape the destiny. I just want to be left in peace. Why the fuck you gotta message me? So sick and tired of you testing me. Don't get to smile, don't get to sleep. Sounds like you just need special relief. Touch yourself and maybe take some pills. No one cares if you die or live. A waste of space, another useless soul. The world is better if you just go. Why you an asshole? Making it easy. As long as I'm breathing, my family needs me. Give it a week and they'll forget you're gone. Forget your name, forget your song. You think you love, but that's just a lie. I cross my heart and I hope you die. You can't cope with this, you can't cope with change. You got knots to tie, you got ropes to hang. But what do I do when I can't get a job and I can't get the fuck out my house? I'm losing it slowly, my life is unfolding, and this is what I'm about. Whoa, calm down, you're gonna break your thing. It's just your face, it's just your face. I'm drawn to you, and you belong to me. I hope you see the night is stuck with me. Voice inside your head, I am poison in your veins. I toil in your emotions, I take pleasure in your pain, and I will make you just another fallen angel. My head. Hey, hold up, man, I'm not done with you. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Fuck this shit, I'm not comfortable. All I ever do is run from you. I can't accept this, I crave acceptance. I stay expecting the same exact thing, the same rejection, the same deflection, the same infection. My brain's done fucking. Don't you want to come play with me? You can see the world, and it's the darker side of it. I got in and left a mark inside your head. Maybe you're right, you know that I'm right. I'm sick of my life, you sick of your life. Well, come with me now, we can end it tonight, we can end it tonight. Voice inside your head, I am the poison in your veins. I toil in your emotions, I take pleasure in your pain, and I will take you. You could be my fallen angel.
Next.
New Magnum Lux Raspberry Panna Cotta. Pleasure has more than one layer.
Next. Next.
Have you ever felt like
I
giving
can't
up?
wait to the show.
Has life ever pushed you so far
Yep.
that you wanna check out? You're not alone. And there's hope for all of us. Dear Lucid, I'm your biggest fan. Please write me back if you get the chance. If you can't, then I will understand. You're a busy man, and I'm just a fan. No one cares about me, no one gives a damn. Really feel like you and me are the same. I know what you're saying, I'm feeling your pain. Lately I wanna give up, but I had to tell you what your music has done. I had to tell you that you just saved my life. Within the last week, man, I cut myself twice. Can't believe I went that deep with the knife. Then I just fainted when blood was in sight. Next thing I saw was a hospital light. Doctor, they shaking me saying, alright, losing him. Check the pulse. Shocked at the chest with a legend pulse. Fading away to a comatose. While the parents outside wanna hold them close. BP 140 over 75. Doctor went out to look at in the eye. Who was waiting to hear if his son is surviving. Said, I don't know why, but your son is alive. Tell me, you believe in a God? This was the work of one, like it or not. Kid needs a father figure in his life, but instead he been watching dad beat up the wife. Drinks and he fights, records on the mic, but it's way too late now. Yo, he tried suicide. Step aside. The music will surely revive. Listen, I'm honored that I can help all of you people. I wish I could take away all of the evil. No, I'm not a psychologist or a therapist. Death is a bitch, it's okay to be scared of it. When you feel stuck deep inside of a ditch, listen to this before slitting the wrist. Don't need to overdose over this shit. Yo, I know let's get tough, but you don't gotta quit. Life is a beautiful journey. Every mistake that you make, you are learning. If you disagree, planting a seed. You give up now, you will never succeed. Believe in yourself, handle the pressure. We'll find a way to get through stormy weather. And you're not alone, we can do this together. Just always remember, I'm with you forever.
Everybody know he cheated on you.
Next. 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 Next.
I don't know what to think about this virus. Started in China, now everybody in America's hiding. There's no groceries cause people start to panic and buy it. The shelves are empty, the ones with plenty already stockpiling. Y'all making memes, think it's funny. Wait a week till the riots, wait a month till the only way to eat is be violent. It's not the sickness that's scary, it's all the people who wildin'. The government lying, they're trying to keep us calm through the silence. You know it's for real. And all the pharmaceutical giants don't have a cure that they can sell you, so now everyone's dying. There's no vaccines or medication made that can fight it. This is time to pray to God we can rely on the science. And everyone around me in a mask and some gloves. The stock market crashed and the banks about to bust. Tell us sanitize our hands, this will pass. It's a bug, stay inside, you'll be fine till we're trapped there for months. It's a ghost town, we're in this together. We're closing all the stores down, we're heading for shelter. It's all war now, they'll always remember. We're locking all our doors down, we're sticking together. This is a pandemic, but we don't listen to the news because they lied to us for years, so how we know that this is the truth? And most of us are young enough to think that we're immune, so we just pass it on to people who won't survive it like you. It's either worse than they're telling us or it's nothing at all. But the school shut down, a ghost town in the mall. They go quarantine the city, block the road out of Dodge, and tell us leaving our homes is actually breaking the law. This is just the beginning, you know it's gotta get worse. If the doctors get sick, the hospitals won't work. The conspiracy theories all sound like facts, that's for sure, but the fact is we're trapped on this planet called Earth. And the bleach gone, the bread gone, the water sold out, the meat gone, the milk gone, the pasta sold out. Don't leave anything for anyone, you hoard it for yourself. You'd rather tell them go to hell than be a man and go to hell. It's a ghost town, we're in this together. We're closing all the stores down, we're heading for shelter. It's all war now, they'll always remember. We're locking all our doors down, we're sticking together. We're hoping for the best, but we're preparing for the worst. There's one thing we're not scared of, is hard work. We're up against an enemy that doesn't have a face. There's no bombs we can drop, there's nowhere we can aim. There's no soldiers to stop with a tank at the gates. There's no cure that we've got or a pill we can take. There's no food, it's been bought. The truth is, we're afraid. We sit inside our rooms and we pray. It's all close now, we're in this together. We're closing all the stores down, we're heading for shelter. It's all war now, they'll always remember. We're locking all our doors down, we're sticking together.
Yeah, hello? Yeah, hey, can you pick me up, please? Yeah, sure. Well, I'll text you. Okay, see ya. See ya. Okay, in here. See this way? Thanks for picking me up. You're welcome, Jessica. And oh yeah, let's go meet someone now. Someone to meet you. Okay.
I know a lot of motherfuckers plotting, trying to get me, but I'ma pull out that chopper and make the bullets spit me. I keep
Let me out. Let me the fuck out. Fuck this thing. Talking about Donald. I see angels and demons. His place is up here. Nice. Go this way? Yeah, this way. Okay. Yep, go that way. Shit. I'm scared. Be electric chair. Come, get me. People don't hate. Then go straight. Go straight, I mean. Okay. Your boy. Next, this one.
Don't lie to me, please don't you lie to me. You told me you'll be faithful, that you never leave.
Nice music. Thanks.
Now this again, what the fuck is happening? No second chance, this is no Nintendo game. We had a plan to go to work, you so in vain. I push away everyone I love the most. So when someone comes along, I feel like I can get too close. Heart's been torn, shattered in a million pieces. I try again, but yet I'm left without a reason. It's stuck on summer, you still hanging out, fighting with the undertow, feeling like I'm dead and gone. I'm damaged. Oh, I'm damaged.
Oh wait, yeah, okay. Okay, done. I'm showing what.
She said okay and then they filled the gas tank. Pulled up to the bank, he parked on the
I'm
side.
showing.
He got out the car, she said I'll stay inside. Put his
I surrender.
notice for growth. Pray to God and then he opened up the door. Point his gun and said don't nobody move. Just give me all the money and we all cool. He told her tell her please don't try no.
As I'm getting up, I can hear.
Great. I'm in prison. Just great. Oh, I guess. Guess let's hang out here. This is my prison cell, so yeah, let's hang out here and smoke some weed and watch YouTube, I guess.
About 3 people talking, only because my window was open, but I don't think they noticed it because it sounded like they were whispering in a way where they definitely did not want me to hear. I opened the door, expecting to see a few people, but to become dark.
I guess it's time to go to bed. Let's go.
I'm gonna rock your world today! Crap, my fucking homies
There we are. Come on, come out.
Who's got the biggest dick? Come on! Man, you ain't about shit. Don't get your family beat down! Fuck you, punk! I ain't with this shit. You want a piece of me, clown?
Hit me.
Damn it! Fuck, man!
Hit me.
What a jerk off!
Haha.
Shit, man! My fucking homies, what the
The gods on my payroll, bitch. Good God. Now let me pick up my glasses and
fuck, man?
my bandana.
Shit, man! Fucking homies, what the fuck,
Piece of
man?
shit.
Fuck, man!
This happened a while ago. Me and my brother Ron were in my room watching football, screaming at the screen when our team would do something idiotic. We were about 40 minutes into the game. Ron slammed his fist into the remote, turning the television off by accident. I turned the TV back on